It was past midnight when Maya checked into the roadside hotel. The storm outside howled like something alive, wind lashing against the windows, trees bending and snapping in the dark. She'd taken a wrong turn hours ago and ended up on a desolate stretch of highway with no signal and no end in sight. Then, like a mirage, the Restwell Inn appeared, flickering neon sign barely lit. The man at the front desk didn't ask many questions. Clerk, only one room left, handing her a key on a rusted chain. Room 313. The hallway smelled of damp carpet and mold. The numbers on the doors were faded. Room 313 was at the very end, across from a dusty mirror that warped reflections like water. When Maya entered, her phone buzzed once, then died. The room was musty, the wallpaper peeling. There was an old rotary phone by the bedside and a mirror on the wall, its surface clouded with a faint grey film. Thunder cracked above. She dropped onto the bed, exhausted, letting the storm lull her to uneasy sleep. She woke up gasping. It was 3:13 a.m. The mirror across the room was no longer clouded. It was perfectly clean, showing her reflection, except it wasn't right. She was still lying in bed, but the reflection showed her standing up. Her reflection smiled. She did not. Frozen with fear, Maya watched as her mirror self turned around, walking toward the inside of the mirror, vanishing into darkness. Moments later, the lights flickered. The rotary phone rang. Ring. Maya, hands trembling, lifted the receiver. There was breathing, then a whisper. Unseen entity. You shouldn't have come here. He leaned in, whispering, Clark, a woman died in that room years ago, jumped from the window during a storm. They say her spirit's trapped in the mirror, shows people what they fear most or what they could become. Maya should have left. She packed her things and made it to her car, but the engine wouldn't start. The highway was flooded, no signal. She had to return to the room. That night she locked the mirror in the closet, pushed furniture in front of it. But at exactly 3:13 a.m. she woke again. The closet door was wide open. The mirror was back on the wall, and she was not alone. Standing at the foot of the bed was her reflection. Only this time it looked wrong. Paler, hollow eyes, smiling too wide. Maya lunged for the door, but her limbs didn't respond. She was frozen in bed, unable to scream, unable to move. Her reflection knelt beside her, tilting its head like a curious animal. The lights flickered again. Everything went dark. When the sun rose, Maya awoke with a jolt. She sat up. Everything looked normal, but when she turned to the mirror, her reflection didn't follow. It stood still, smiling. Later that evening, the desk clerk welcomed another traveler, drenched from the storm. He handed over the key, and behind him, in the mirror hanging behind the counter, Maya watched, smiling, waiting. The end.